Hi everyone, it's Lesley here with a little video of a decorative tag. So this is using the indigo blue tag template, some grey board, a few stencils, and we're using Mini Mike, which is an indigo blue set by Mike Deakin. So hope you can see that. So we'll use the tag template and get going. So just use a template. My grey board isn't quite the right size, so all I'm going to do is butt that up to the edge of the grey board, mark off the corners. Oops, forgot my circle. And then cut it out. So these templates are really simple to use. Don't need to get your die cutting machine out. It's as easy as that. Get the cropper die. Pop a hole where we need it. And away we go. So also I've got a little corrugated star, and I'm going to use some of the collector's edition stamps and some matte paints. So quick tidy up, get rid of the rubbish, and away we go. So the only thing I've prepped already is the stamping bit, but what I'm going to do is show you what I do because I've already cut it out. So piece of white card, stamp block. So I want to use this image. So this is little Mini Mike. VersaFine Clay. Bit of light tapping. Press him down. There he is. Lovely. Pop that on. And there's some really good sentiments on this stamp set, but what I've chosen this time is youth is a gift of nature, but age is a work of art. So I thought that was quite a fun sentiment. So just stamp that one down there. And then we'll just pop some clear superfine embossing glaze on. Tip it off, put that back in the pot and put the lid on before I spill it. Pop that out of the way and we'll get the heat gun on it. So there you can see how lovely and black and shiny that's gone. So all I did after that was cut it out. So my little Mini Mike looks like that. So I'll put him somewhere safe and we'll get on with some painting. So nice wide brush. And as I say, I'm using matte paints today. So this is Townhouse Teal. and I'll just put a base coat of that on, using it neat. Just slap it all over. I'm going to add some colours to it, so just use this as my base coat. Oops, done a runner. Straight from the pot. Just get some base coat of paint on. Pop that away. And I made a bit of a mess. So, quick spritz with some water. And a trusty microfiber cloth. So I'll just dry that off a little bit, and then we'll start adding some layers of paint. I'm just going to use a few different greens, I think. So that's quite a dark one. What have we got here? Oh, pistachio. This is a lovely colour. Just pop a little bit of that on in places. And a little bit of, this is Run Forest Run. That's mixing in a little bit, it's not dry. Might add a little bit more of that later. Just give that a little dry. Then this time I think I'll use a little bit of mint choc chip and put a little bit more lightness into that green, just on this side. And a bit of olive waistcoat. So this is a bit more of a yellowy green. You can see the difference there. Yeah, I've got some blues and greens now. So I think I'll dry that off and we'll do a little bit of stenciling. Bit of a clean up. Yep. See what happens next anyway. Right, so I've got these stencils. So I think I'll put that one down at the bottom there. This says Manchester and a butterfly and a big paint splat. I think this is lovely. So it's got, you can see it's got blue and green behind. So I don't want a dark colour. Do I? I don't know. Do we go olive waistcoat? No, I think there's enough of that. We'll do this. So this is mint choc chip. It's a really light blue. And I do like this colour. I think it's gorgeous. Oh, I've got a bit green on my brush. Change the brush. Ugh, making a mess already. Start again. Right. How's that looking? Yeah, it shows up. Leave it in place and just do a little bit more. Just lightens it up on the top of that green. Yep, that works well. So I'm going to put some of these squares, I think, onto the green up here. Do those ones. So just using these ones here, and I'm going to use pistachio. Yep. Put some dots over here. As you can see, my stencils are well used. I do wash them, but they are well used. Right, I've got a mess there, so we'll just wipe that off. I don't want that bit there. Doesn't really matter, I don't think, but anyway. I'm going to put a little bit of pink on, just to brighten it up. So I think, just give it a dry to change colours. And I'm going with a little bit of marshmallow. And put some chevrons down here. Just a pop of colour. I'm going to put some down at the bottom here. Some of these will get covered up, so I'm going to put some over this side, I think. So I'll go this way. A little bit more paint. Yep, that'll do. Put that in some water in a minute and put the lid back on. Now I'll just put that in water. I think I'll finish with pink. Just go back to this brush with a mixture of blue and green. Just add a little bit more into my base colours. A little bit more turquoisey blue, I think. What have we got on that one? Townhouse teal. Townhouse teal. That's the thing about this, there's no real rules, just do what you like. Make it up as you go along. So, put that over there, and we'll have a little clean up. Put that in water. So I'm going to leave that there for now. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to have a go at this. So we're going to use a little bit of gilding gum. Put that away. Just put that on my mat. And a little bit of Penny Dreadful. Look at that colour. Sparkles amazing. Look. Amazing colour. Love it. So that's all mixed in. Nice consistency. And all I'm going to do is just waft this across here. I love a bit of corrugated cardboard. Surprising what makes you so happy, isn't it? Right, so that's that bit kind of all right. So I'm going to go around the edge of my tag and just put a little bit on there. Oh no, I know what I want to do. Clean that up. And we're going to put a little bit actually on the tag. We're going to put a little bit of colour on there. Dry this off. I'm going to mix a little bit more of the Penny Dreadful and the gilding gum. I've got a plan. See how it works. You know, I have to mix this up and then go, oh, I don't need all that. And this time I've got enough. Right. There we go. So I'm going to go back with this stencil, pop it back on, try and line it up. I don't get it perfect, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to go and stipple in here. Just do the butterfly. Probably should have a proper stenciling brush, but never mind. I'll go down there as well. Plenty on. It's crossing over with my other bits as well, but that's all right. Lift up, see what we've got. Yeah, I like that. Just gives it a little bit of brightness. And then I've got some more to just go around the edge. Down the bottom, just kind of wiping it on really. Just run my fingers across. Yeah, I've got a nice little edge. A bit more down that side, that's better. You can see it now. Right, I'm in a sticky mess now. I'll just give my hands a little spray. So the idea is that that's the base tag. That goes on the top of there. And then we find our little Mike. He's going to go somewhere on here. And then we'll put some words down the side. Yep, okay, right, we'll do a little bit of painting on Mike this time. So, find your paintbrush, put that out the way. And we've got some skin tones. Oops, my lid wasn't on that properly. So I'll start off with this one. So this is fair, but this is an old paint. And I've got some new ones. I'm going to get my new one out. Sorry, please bear with me while I find my paints. we are. So yeah, I've got a brand new one. There, that's better. So I'm just going to pop this on the mat and use it off there. A little bit of water. I've got a thin coat to start with. Just wipe it down his arms. And I'll get round to his face. So I'm just going to basically just cover his face. Just in a thin coat. I find the more water I add, the easier it is, and I can build up the layers rather than trying to do it all at once. I'll get a smooth coat that I like. Don't forget his neck. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of medium beige. And again, plenty of water. Just put a little bit of shadow and shading in. Just blur it a little bit, then a little bit under his hairline and his ear. Down that side of his face, under his neck. Just as much as you want, really. Just blot that back. Bit of finger painting. Right, so hair colour. I'll do a little bit of banana custard, which is very yellow. It's an absolutely beautiful colour. Oh, I was going to put some of that on my tag, on the base. I love this colour. So I'm just going to put that down as a base. Then I'm going to add a bit of this. Maybe use my brush. Bit more colour. Trying to blend it in really. Then we'll give him a velvet rose t-shirt. Just paint this in. A little bit more water. Sorry, I go quiet when I paint. I need to keep talking. But all I'm doing is painting, so it's not really. So I've left the little cuffs on his t-shirt white. And I'm just going to leave a little bit more colour on this side. And then for his jeans, I think we'll go Viridian Blue. Now this is a translucent colour, but I love this colour. You only need a little bit. Loads of water. And here we go. A patch on his knee, so pick a colour for that one. And go back to this one, I think. The patch on his knee. Mix in a bit of blue. And for his belt buckle, I'll go back to the Penny Dreadful. I'm going to give him some shepherd green socks. Because look at that colour. Oh, amazing. And we'll go hunter green for his shoes. If I could get the lid off. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit. Yep, that's not so bad. Now, it's a bit strong over his shoelaces. So I'm just going to get a bit of water and just dilute it a little bit there. And just use my microfiber cloth to blot it a little bit. And get a little bit of lightness on his toe tops. Right, how was that? I'll do for now. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of stamping. Take that out of the way. This should be kind of dry now. Yeah. So I've got some collector's edition stamps in here. And I will just do a little bit of stamping. So I'm not using a block for this. I'm just going to use them as they are. I think I'll just take that paint away, or I'm going to get mucky paws in it. Get them out of the way. So this one's number 32, squares, and back to VersaFine Claire. So I'm just using it round the edge. Not that bit. Oh, no, I want that. I don't want... What have I got here? Where's my stamp gone? It's fallen off. Now this is Grungy Little Squares. Put some up here. Some under here as well. Then I'm going to use this one. So this is number 57. I'm going to put that one there. And down there. And up there. Whoops, everything's falling down. So where are we going from here? So that's how it's going to look with that on there. What else do I want? I'm going to put some crackle on. So just using the edge again. I'll put a little bit in there. A little bit down here. Do you know what? I'm going to put one of them circles in here. Just made for it. Right, I'm going to stick that down and see where we are from there. So a little bit of grab and go glue. And I'm just going to hover over so I get the holes lined up. Position it where I want it. Hold it still. So it dries clear, so any little bits sticking out will disappear. You'll be able to see them. Right, I'm going to clean up this mess again, put my ink away, or I would do if I could find the lid. Do you know, I've absolutely got a tiny desk. There it is. I lose everything. Right, so that's our little mic. He should be dry. I'm just going to use my soft mat. Turn him over. And find my embossing tool. Oh, there we go. So round ball, and just go around and round and just give him a little bit of dimension. And then in this case, I'm going to stick him on with 3D glue gel, if I can find it. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just stick him on with ordinary glue. Oh, blimey. Right. There, he doesn't look too bad. And then we've got some words. So I did 2 sentiments. So age is a work of art. So youth is a gift of nature, but age is a work of art. I've got that one. Or I did another one. What have I got here? Oops, something's fallen on the floor. This one says, no one is rich enough to buy back their youth. And whatever. So the whatever I'm going to put up there, I think. Right, so I think, decisions. we'll go youth. Is a gift of nature. But ages a work of art. Come on, move when I want you to. I'll slip that under his shoe. No, stuck in. Go on, I'll stick it and see what happens. I could have stuck these diagonally, or I'll cut a little bit off that one. Oops. I'm going to put the butt across there, I think. I'm going to put that on that side. Well, that's that one. All I need now is a piece of string to go through the hole, and it's kind of done. I hope you like it. So if you want to follow what we do on a regular basis, we're on Indigo Blue YouTube and Facebook. And there's I Love Indigo Blue, where we share things all the time. Okay, so if you get to make something like this, or you want to use one of our projects, please share it with us on our I Love Indigo Blue. We'd love to see what you make as well. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. All right, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.